Hello, Jim Adams here from the YouTube channel Easy Investing Income. Today I want to share why I chose Schwab as my primary brokerage. But before I get started, I'd like to mention I'm by no means a professional. This is a hobby for me, something I enjoy doing. That being said, let's go ahead and turn to why I chose Schwab over several other different brokerages. Um, Let me bring up a Word document here that will share the details. So, first of all, they have outstanding customer service. When I was getting started with investing, um, one example that comes clear to my mind, is I made a mistake with selling an actual options contract. I was able to call them on the phone and they were able to walk me through how to fix the mistake I had made. I was able to get someone on the line right away. And to me, that's a big deal. I like to be able to get someone to talk to in a moment's notice, and I've always been able to with them. I've heard horror stories from some other brokerages, but Schwab is always, right there whenever you need them. They have internal groups that have been really helpful for me. Something I don't particularly want to share, but I will, is I recently went through a divorce and they have an estates group that helped me through that whole process, answered questions, answered how to move money between accounts, to move money out of my 401k, all the things that were necessary. They actually saved me a lot of money and time. I figured out I didn't need an attorney to help me with moving money from my 401k. They were able to do it for me, or actually gave me what I needed in order to do it. Also, I've done my own taxes for a number of years, and they work. Schwab works really well with both H&R Block software as well as TurboTax, and I'm able to download directly into both those packages all the information I need from Schwab, and it's always been accurate. I've been using H&R Block or TurboTax probably for the last 10 years and have had no issues. And then generally, if I need to, like I said, contact them for other things, I've also contacted them related to changing beneficiaries, or just general questions, things that might come to mind. Also, I wanted to mention that they have a great website. It's a really good resource. They actually have several tools. They have the main online portal you can use, and that's my preference. I find it easy to use, and it also has an area for doing research. I'll show you a little bit of that. I don't want to open it up too much, or open up the portal. I don't want to broadcast all my account numbers out on the internet. But they have everything at your fingertips. They also have other tools that can help you. They have Street Smart if you want to do. It's more of a Windows program that you can run on your laptop or desktop. And they also have a mobile app that's I use quite a bit. It has everything you need. Sometimes if I'm on the road and I want to do some trading, I can still do it with the mobile app. And pretty much everything's there, and it's fairly easy to use. If you learn how to use the website, it's pretty easy to figure out how to use the mobile app. Um, Also, they allow you to organize your accounts, and I actually have all my accounts. I have my son's custodial account that I will be teaching him how to manage. The trading pages are really easy to use, and depending on what level of investing you're doing. When I mentioned level of investing, if you're doing options trading, they have different levels: 0, 1, 2. You see different things on the trading page. So if you don't have any options trading, then you just see buy and selling of stocks and ETFs and things along those lines. And they also recommend a lot of mutual funds and ETFs and things to help you with investing. And they have what they call their one source product, which has a lot of free tools that you can use. So So there's a lot of neat different things you can do. I also wanted to mention that Clark Howard mentioned on one of his podcasts that of all the brokers, he felt like they were the most secure. They will back you up if someone actually accesses your account and gets in there and does some bad things that they have. They'll make you whole, whereas a lot of the other brokers will not. So those are just some of the things that really made a difference for me. I was going to give you just a quick tour of what the site looks like. So um, this is just one account. You can see it organizes everything nicely. You can see your values. For anybody who's curious, this is the main account I use for doing most of my puts, if not all of my puts, and cover calls. So you can see it shows the different stocks. It shows what's going on at the top of the screen. Let me lower this a little bit. Again, you can see your accounts. You can see the trades, research, products, guidance, service. You get everything at your fingertips, which makes it nice. So, and then when you're working with your account, you can easily see pretty much everything you need at your fingertips. And they also, you can see the rating, you can see the values, what your cost basis was, how you're doing for that particular stock. Over here on the right, you can actually, do trading. It just gives you quite a bit of details, on what you need. So here you can see, like, this is a put. So you can see all the different, here's a call, a covered call, which I own NVIDIA, so I've got a covered call on it. I'd like to own Liggett and Platt, so I've got a put on it. And it keeps you updated on where you stand and how much profit you have. So if in fact you want to close one of the contracts, it's real easy to identify which ones you might want to close, and you can actually sort by market value, price, movement in stock price, like price change, which I do that a lot in the sense to see what might be moving quite a bit that day. So it gives you a lot of neat benefits and things you can do, and then it's real easy to communicate. You can text, you can contact different people, email, and also you can access their help to identify things you might need to do. So it turns out to be one, I don't know, a really nice tool, and everything that you need is right here. Street Smart also provides you a lot of these same capabilities. I find it complex and a little bit harder to use, so I like to primarily do my trading online. I will sometimes look at certain things on the mobile app, like here. If you go to a trade, or if actually you want to go and look at, like, if we go to Home Depot and I want to look at options. So right there on the menu, it has options. You can see here it's got some details. I can see the full option chains. But one thing it does not show, in I can show just calls if I want to. I can move things around and change things, but it doesn't have any of the Greeks. It doesn't have the delta or gamma or any of the other Greeks. That's something I'm hoping they would add. I thought maybe it would be here if you did the detail, but they still know none of the Greeks here, and it's something I think they're going to add. But you can get it on your mobile app. Your mobile app has the same ability, and when you click on the detail, you will see the actual delta and other Greeks that I primarily use delta, but some people will use some of the other Greeks like theta. I believe a lot of people use theta. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll look for something and here, and if I find something that has a fair amount of premium, then I'll sometimes use my phone app. And Street Smart also has all the Greeks and deltas, and you can manipulate things a little bit more. So that being said, you can see you have a lot of capabilities and in the online app as well as the mobile app and even Street Smart. And if you have questions, you can call them as you're working through a trade, and they'll answer those questions pretty quickly and actually walk you through a trade. That's what they did with me when I was first getting started. So I hope this helps. I hope this is something meaningful for you guys. If you have any comments, please add them below. As always, subscribe and click the like button and notification if you want to have notifications whenever I add another video. Also, I have a blog that goes along with this that it will be below, as well as my Patreon page, which I will also have a link below for it. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.